have good news.
Great news.
What is it, Ben?
We're getting our basement finished.
We are. I think that it will be finished in May. Probably then.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is absolutely insane. Today is Thursday. We've had people starting to work on our basement since Monday of this week. And Monday of this week was kind of like their first day. They were kind of just like setting things up. They put like the floor plan kind of like into the cement, if that makes any sense. Yesterday, they completely finished framing. In like 2 days, day and a half, 2 days, they completely finished framing down here. And it is like mind-boggling down here. Like, it's crazy. Like, we have a legit floor plan now. Sorry, I literally just woke up. I have to film this before everybody else gets here because they're obviously gonna be working on it again today. And today, plumbers are coming, tomorrow electricians are coming. This is going incredibly fast. Like, I was kind of blown away with how fast this is going. So here is our big living area. It's been completely framed in, and then down here we're gonna have storage. Here is this one room right here, and when you come out of the room right here, this is going to be the bathroom. I think that they initially told us like, oh, it'll take like 4 days to frame, and it literally took them like 2 days to frame, and I'm just like baffled, and I'm very like impressed with how quickly they're doing it. Also, like how clean the area is. Like, I feel like they're doing a very good job. Like, when they're done with their workday, they clean it up. They know we're gonna come down here. They know that we're going to be kind of looking at things every single day. So I've actually really enjoyed that they've kind of been picking up along the way as they are going, and it looks insane down here. So now the next steps are, today there's a plumber coming. I think obviously he's gonna be doing all the plumbing in the bathroom, all that stuff. And then tomorrow we have an electrician coming. That's gonna be a lot of work for Katie and I. I think Katie and I wanna meet with the owner that's like has all the blueprints and things like that, because we just wanna make sure that we have everything lined up. We know that we want to do like an additional outlet up by the kind of like the TV area. Katie and I need to kind of truly think around the electronics, and we also need to think about like where we're going to put can lights, because we're going to have can lights down here. Whenever you go into a basement, it's like very dark, and this is all Katie's idea. And as soon as she said, I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, basements are usually just darker. We want to do can lightings. I think we even want to do can lightings in the girls' rooms. So we're going to do can lighting in the girls' rooms, both of them. We want to do can lightings out here. Katie is awesome, and like I did not expect this from her, but she has given me full-blown permission to make this a man cave. But here's the thing, we don't know if this is our forever home, so I'm not going to do anything permanent. I'm not going to do anything that's like over the top crazy when it comes to like man cave, but like definitely gonna like hang up some like Eagles decor down here, get a big TV. This is gonna be the football area where we watch football. With that being said, David is very into like sound systems, speakers, things like that. So I've been speaking with him about like where we should put the speakers. Like, I'm just so excited to like actually have this area done. I feel like Kate and I have talked about it for so long, and even after signing the contract, things like that, and like they're like, okay, we're gonna get rolling. Like, it still just doesn't really feel real until like now. Like, now I'm like, holy, like I see the basement. I see where everything is supposed to be laid out. It's 9 o'clock, and I think that plumbers have just knocked on my front door, so I need to get upstairs. We'll keep you guys updated, and honestly, it might seem like it was fast, like we didn't really record an update. It's because it was. I wasn't expecting them to be completely done with framing, so I'll try my best to be a little bit better with the updates and showing you guys. All right, well, today is done. Today did pretty much all in here. As you guys can see, there's the fixtures for the toilet, sink. Wait, is that toilet?
I am a little bit concerned about this. I think it would be an easy fix since they did it today, but I really wanted to do a tiled shower floor
like we have upstairs,
like a pan shower
instead
pan.
of this. Plumbing is done. Now we have soccer and swim to go to, and then electrical is tomorrow. So tonight, Katie and I are going to spend a very long time down here and figure out exactly where we want all of the outlets. I think we're going to pre-wire some speakers, things like that. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Don't mind the Aquaphor therapy is going on now. We have 4 different inspections today through the state of Colorado, just to make sure like everything is up to code. And now the next step is like them getting approved, but we want to show you because the electrician is actually done. I can point out exactly where all the lights are gonna go, the outlets. We also did some like additional like speaker pre-wiring. There was no light or anything here, and I was like, is there supposed to be a light here? And he was like, no, not on the plan. So I was like, well, let's definitely add one here. So there's gonna be a light right here. So this first room, as you can see, there is outlet, switch, and then all of these little blue boxes around are the outlets. You come into this like main living area, and you have these little white wires that are gonna be the recess lights. So there's gonna be a total of 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 and 8. And that's gonna be like this entire living area right here. We wanted to tile the flooring, so that's one thing that they're gonna have to come back and they're gonna have to take that out and they're gonna have to like build like a cement curb. But other than that, we've literally ran into no hiccups. It has taken essentially a week for them to completely done framing and for us to get inspections done. Like I'm like actually baffled by how fast this is going.
We have all of this drywall, all of this blue stuff is all drywall. Drywall is going up tomorrow, right?
Yes, drywall going up tomorrow. It's a very messy process. Like it's a very messy, because these have like dust in them, so like when they cut them open and break it, it's kind of just like dusty. So definitely the messiest part.
Yeah, they did say it was gonna be pretty messy.
Today is another big day where it's like in the morning time it was just framing. By the time they're done for the day, it's gonna be like drywalled. So it's gonna be like a pretty dramatic difference. But Katie and I have not really recorded this process at all, like when they're actually down there working, because we don't want to get into the workers' way. They've done such an amazing job. They've done it so quickly, and the last thing I want to do is like keep going down there and checking on them, or feel like setting up a camera in the corner. I just feel like I'm like, no, you guys do your work, like that's fine. Well, we can kind of show updates kind of throughout the day, but I feel like the drywalling process is so cool to me. Like they could just whip it up so fast. I'll probably go down there every once in a while. Kate and I just got out for a meeting. I am downstairs in the basement. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit what they did because they kind of stepped out for lunch. These drywallers have been knocking this out. It is 12 o'clock. It is 12:20, and well, let's do a little bit of a tour here. And this room is completely done. This room is completely done with like the initial drywall. And then they're just now starting kind of this section right here in the other room. It looks like a basement now. Here's the thing, when we built this house, like obviously it was a new build, we got to see the construction process, but like we didn't live in the house, if that makes sense. Like we lived 30 minutes away from the house, and whenever we wanted to see, we'd have to make a trip out here. We came out here a lot, and we still didn't get to see like the everyday process. Like we would come out like every couple days, maybe 3 days, and be like, man, that was pretty impressive to knock all that out in 3 days. But no, little did we know that they were probably knocking it out in like a day. Like if anything, I'm just really impressed.
Today is a very important day. We are at Floor & Decor. We are trying to pick out all of our bathroom details for the basement. I have figured out which one that I want for our like shower wall, but we're trying to decide which one we want for the shower floor. And we've got 3 options, and I think I know which one I want to do.
Can I guess?
So this is what we're going with for the shower wall. It's actually right over there. You can't really see it on the camera, but we're gonna switch it and do it vertically. And these are the options that we have. So we have like a white and tan like hexagon, a greenish seafoam circle, and then the blue circle. Okay, what do you think I'm gonna choose?
I think this one's out.
Okay, I agree. Yeah.
There's not variation in color.
Okay.
I think you're gonna pick the green one.
Okay.
And I like the white one.
I like the white one.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I like that one because it's like tan. It'll mesh in.
No, I think that this is so pretty. It'll brighten up. It's a basement bathroom. Like we need to keep it as light as we can.
Thank goodness.
And I really like this. I think it'll go really well with this as the tile and then this as the floor. And then we'll have like a wood color floor in the bathroom. I think it will be super pretty to do this. Sheeta-da-dee-dee. Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you super excited? Yeah. Ella, are you excited for your new bathroom?
Of course.
I'm so excited for you. Are you excited?
Me!
Well, I wanted to come down here and give you guys a little bit of an update. I was completely right. Our basement is completely like drywalled in. Like the rough drywall is in for the entire basement. Now, when I talk down here, it's just very echoey. Today is Saturday, and they're coming and they're gonna be working like all day today on Saturday, which is gonna be really nice because we have a lot of things to do. We have soccer games, I'm going to play football here in about an hour, so we're gonna be kind of out in the house so that way they can kind of just knock this out. This is how the whole basement looks. They're about to come and like actually texture the walls right now, and they've already done the windowsills, but they're gonna come texture the rest of the basement today. And the guy literally just pulled up and I just talked to him, so I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I even recorded like showing you guys this, and I feel like we're trying our best to show every step of the process, but this is how the basement looks, and it doesn't get less shocking every time, so I just want to kind of quickly show you guys that before he gets down here and starts like texturing the wall. Good morning, guys. Today's starting week 4, and I don't know if they're going to be done this week, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be very, very, very close to being done by the end of this week. like as you guys can see, it's coming together like incredibly fast. I'll kind of show you exactly kind of what they did at the end of last week. We now have doors installed on everything, and we also have majority of our trim. The only trim that we're missing is like at the top. All the trim pretty much throughout the whole basement is here. Plan for today is they have a tile guy coming for the bathroom, and kind of had a little mix up with the bathroom because initially they didn't think that we wanted to tile the flooring down here, but then we did want to tile the flooring, so that kind of pushed it back a little bit. And then we had some issue with the actual tile that we had picked out. We had picked out a certain one, and then they accidentally got a different one. So we got that all ironed out, but the tile guy is actually officially supposed to come by, and I think he's supposed to be doing that today. I don't know if he's gonna get it all done. He has to tile the floor and also the wall, so it's kind of like a lot of tile work to do. And then I think tomorrow the painter is coming, and he's gonna paint the trim, and he's gonna paint everything. So as you guys can see, they poured the pan. So this whole area still needs to be worked on, which I think is what they're doing today. All right, guys, today is Thursday, and I haven't filmed an update down here in a while because they have had this whole place completely like vapor barriered, taped off, completely taped off because they have been painting. But all of the paint down here is done. They have the doors, so everything is matching. And now I feel like it looks like an actual basement because this is our paint color, that's our trim color. They have our doors, they have our knobs, they have our door stops, and they even have, it's kind of dark in here, but look at this. We have our flooring in, our vanity in, we have our shower wall in, we have all of these things, which is insane because today is Thursday, and I talked to the general contractor yesterday, and he said the tentative like 100% done date is Thursday of next week, and that's like after cleaning up and like patching up some things, vacuuming the carpet, things like that. And today we have like the electrician coming through to like power all of these lights, things like that. We also have like the HVAC person coming today, and then we also have the plumber coming today. So we have a lot of people coming today and maybe tomorrow because nobody's here yet, and it's 10. Usually they're here like right at 9 doing work, so I'm not sure exactly when they're gonna get here. But today and tomorrow, HVAC, plumbing, and electrical are coming, and then I think Monday or Tuesday of next week, they're coming and doing the carpet, and then once carpet's done, then they have to do like inspections, things like that. But that's like the last like actual work thing down here to do. And then like I said, after the carpet's in, they'll just kind of be patching up, cleaning up, things like that. But it's kind of insane because by the end of this week, we'll have like lights down here, we'll have vents, all of these things. So it's coming together. Like before we know it, this is gonna be completely done. And honestly, I'm glad that it's almost over.
Our basement is done, and it feels so weird to have a completely different floor to our house. Even though it's finished and we can technically like come down here, I feel like we haven't been down there. Like there's obviously no furniture or anything down here, but still, it's weird that we have the option to be down here. Today is our final walkthrough. We are about to have like our final meeting to go through everything that they've done and see if we want them to touch up anything or fix anything. And they will be here in about 20 minutes. So Ben and I are about to go through, and we are going to make sure everything works. We're gonna make sure all the lights work, all of the outlets work, the fans work, everything works. That's what we're doing right now. And then we're gonna go through our final walkthrough. So let's go through. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like because it's pretty much done. So this is our main living room area. This is gonna be Ben's little football area. We got 8 can lights in here. Since it is a basement, I wanted to ensure that the lighting was good. I feel like there's not very many basements that I've been into that are bright and lit up because it's underground, obviously. So I wanted to make sure that it was bright and lively and we could see down here. I did not want it to be dark and dull. So we have 8 canned lights, and it is lit up down here, and I love it. I love how bright it is. Here is the bathroom that we picked out. We are gonna be replacing these lights. As you can see, they are like hospital lights. I like these ones that are a little bit warmer, so we're definitely going to be replacing these to a warmer light. But this is everything that we picked out for the bathroom. This is the flooring that we picked out. It is very beautiful. This is from Lowe's, I'm pretty sure, this vanity. And then we did black fixtures. And this is the shower details that we picked out. We have hooks here for the girls' towels, and then this is their shower. But we picked out, or I picked out, I should say, this tile, and I decided to do it vertical because it actually is pretty small in here. Like the ceilings are not very high. Like Ben and I are not very big people, and I couldn't touch the ceiling. So it is very short in here. I wanted to look a little bit taller and elongated, so that's why I did the vertical tile. And then we went with this tile for the floor with the black features. Here is one of the bedrooms. These rooms are actually very big. And then here is the closet.
You know
Has a
crazy?
light.
We could have made this bedroom smaller, have more room out there. Obviously, we weren't gonna do that.
No, I like it like this.
No, I think it's like this is a good room.
No, it's a great room. It's so big in here. This underneath the stairs area, I don't know what it is about. They put a light on that end and it's so cool. I'm like, this is such a cool little room. There's a light right there and a light back there. And it's just like, I think we'll definitely use this for storage, but it would be a really cool little playroom.
No, honestly, I was thinking about it more. I was like, why don't we just keep the storage unit? Like, how sick would it be? Like,
No, it's really cool.
I'm watching football down here. And I can like have kids down here.
I know,
but
it's
that
super
way
cool.
it doesn't like ruin the aesthetic of like the football area.
Oh my gosh.
But like she can. Like, the girls can
Okay.
play. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. And then we have the other room. We also have the 4 extra lights in here. Usually I feel like the basement only has this and it's just like, it's not enough light. So we did extra lights in here too. And then there's a light in the closet. I feel like when you have a standard closet like this, there's not usually a light in a smaller closet like this, but there's a light in there and it's very nice. I love it. I love it. It's very nice and clean and well done down here. So we're very happy. We're hoping that the meeting goes well. We don't have to change very many things and then we can start moving stuff in here and start designing rooms and hanging up the TV. That would be fun. So hopefully all goes well today. Our meeting went well. Everything is officially done. It is ours. Nobody else will be here in our basement. We also set up our couch, but that will be in the next video. I feel like we're really taking our time here in thinking through everything that we want to do down here as far as like shelving, TV, the couch. Also, this is our old couch. Did you say that in the next video?
What?
That this is our old couch.
I didn't film any of this.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, so like this is our old couch. It's from 6 Penny. This is a couch that we got when we first moved into this house. And then when we got Sunny, it literally got ripped to shreds. And it's a very nice, expensive couch. And so we invested into new couch covers, which is far less expensive than getting a whole new couch. And we covered the entire couch.
The new cover that we got is a lot more durable. It looks a little bit different, like color-wise, it's more white.
That's linen, and the other one is...
Yeah, this is like really thin, as you can see,
look at that.
And this is probably one of the...
Wait, show this part. Right here.
Look.
Can you see all that?
Look, there's a hole.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like Sunny with her little puppy claws, like ripped all of it so bad. And then the kids started to kind of put their hands in there and
that
rip
was like when
it.
the kids were still young, so they like would see the thread and they'd pull on it.
We recovered the whole couch, which is really nice. So we're wanting to build in potentially some stuff. It is kind of dreaming big, but we do have a large time frame between now and when football season starts. Yeah, it's done. It's yours. It's so weird. Like the kids can they can run free down here.
Yeah.
I do love having it empty because they just
Run.
down
And it's
here.
blank. There's nothing
so
they can
nice.
mess with.
I know, like we could put her down here and they've created like their own little playroom underneath the stairs. Like they love coming down here. And since it is empty, like we don't have to worry about them being down here. So it's just fun. It's fun to have this space empty and it won't be like this for long. So we're just kind of taking our time making sure everything that we buy is exactly what we want down here. And then that way it can be good and forever. So anyway, that is the end of this video. Our basement is done and we are now in the decoration process. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on all the socials down below. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.